Welcome to my Permadeath series for No Man's Sky, and we are starting this video up on a freighter, but it's not actually my freighter, because what's actually happened is that I was just doing some general exploration, and I came to this system here, and I mean I just walked in. It's not a black hole or anything like that, and I literally got into a freighter defense battle, and I got rid of that. But that was all before I actually started recording. But when I came in to start this recording, I started in the space station. If you see in the top right there, I got myself a mission so that I would have a purpose to go down on a planet. When I came back out again, the freighter battle had restarted. So what I've actually done is I've landed on the freighter, the option, because it's quite an interesting freighter. I'm just curious to see what it's like. So this is why we're starting on a freighter. I've got a feeling that this video is going to be very much make it up as we go along type. Simply because I haven't really had time to make any plans about what I actually wanted to do. See, there's no command centers here. So we're going to get in here. It looks like it's a Xaine freighter. Come up here. I mean, I'm just curious about it because it doesn't look too bad. I'm just wondering whether it might be an upgrade. Although I don't have that much cash, so we could be in the embarrassing situation where it's a freighter I would like, but I can't afford it. It's only a C class. Do a comparison. It's a lot bigger, and it's 25 million. It's still a C class. Very tempted. Very, very tempted. The downside is I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to recover my frigate missions. I mean, it's worth 30 million. I've got 54 million. I can exchange it for 25. And we will go from 16 slots to 25 slots. I think I'm going to go for it, actually. I'm in that kind of mood at the moment, so I'm going to transfer all the fuel over. And then we're going to go. I mean, I'm going to be completely broke. We've now got a nice brand new freighter. The downside is that because I've done this, I've all my storage capacity has disappeared. More importantly, don't have any command rooms, so we're going to put command rooms back in again. And I've got to just hope now that my frigates are back. Yes, they are, and none of them are damaged. That is really great. Of course, we're going to have to put in our storage vaults and a refiner, but I think I can live with that. I should be able to cash these missions in. Of course, we've got the space now, so it should say put lots of stuff into the... so we've got 320, and we're certainly going to have to try and make some cash back now. I mean, ridrosite, geodesite, chromic metal, uranium. Wow. So this is going to be a bit more of a successful mission than I've had in the past. And just going to in here, and we get this mission put in. Okay, thank you, game. Well, I suppose it goes without saying. Right, let's just sort this out a little bit. We've got 3 slots across the bottom, so we'll take that. The uranium. The geodesite can go to the starship. Chromic metal can go to the starship. Ridrosite can go there. That can go to the star. Okay. Again, that can go to the. So we're gonna have to go back into the space station and sell off some of this stuff. I mean, I've made myself a fuel oxidizer. I think that can go to the high capacity. That can go to high capacity. That can go to the exosuit. Let's see what we're going to get from here. And debrief commander. Salvage frigate module. Yes, we got a frigate module. And so we can now start thinking about another upgrade. Although this ship doesn't have a teleporter on it, does it? So we're going to have to put another. That's true. Right, we've got Corvax K, nitrogen salts. Right, freighter, technology, install E. Okay, we need 3 sodium diodes and 5 antimatter. Wow. Well, I think the antimatter would be okay. I'll make 5 of these. 5, yep. Not overly sure I can make sodium diodes though. Yes, I am. How many do I need? 3. We're just going to knock out 3 of these. So we can only make 1. Does that mean I've got loads of ferrite dust? Sodium nitrates. I've got sodium. Oops, coin in here. Right, I can get 125 sodium nitrate out of that. Well, that's actually cooking. What we can do now is just look at getting our missions out and running. Might as well get our frigates out doing stuff. Let's just get into here, balance ship. I think we go for a trade mission. And as Snafu pointed out, what I need to do is get more support ships, because I've only got 2 support ships, and support ships are very useful with respect to cutting down fuel costs. So maybe we'll go there. Is there any more trade ships yet? And what I'm going to do is a bit of an experiment. I'm going to send the whole fleet is going to be trade ships, and because that's only 250 tons, so I'm not going to use the fuel saving capability. And I think what we will do is send out a combat mission as well. And we're going combat. Actually, yeah, we've got trade, yep, support, and we'll send you out as well. You're 650 tons, so put the fuel oxidizer in this one. And that should get that mission up and running. And what we're going to do is junk everywhere. We're going to have to sell some stuff that isn't finished yet. We've got 109, and that should be enough to make more of these. And then in theory, if we go to the and get this installed, we've now got back our matter beam, which is essential. Exosuit. Right, let's just pick up some more stuff. Corvax casing, magno gold. Yeah, I think we'll leave the nitrogen salts in here for the moment. Actually, I think erythrocyte. Nope. Okay. I think what I'm going to do is starship. I'm going to put this back in the freighter. I can always pull this over with the matter transfer now. I can go to the high capacity and got Corvax casings. Anything else? Right, and we've got 1 salvage frigate module. Let's have a quick look at the tech for freighter. I can't remember because I've been so focused on the matter transfer. Holographic analyzer, cobalt mineral compressor, explosive drones. We've got a warp core resonator. So these are basically just upgrades to the warp drive. I'm not too worried about those. I think I would like to get him set a temporary frigate upgrade which lasts for one expedition. Overclock. This powerful analytic computer overclocks existing fleet systems, allowing the faster than light calculation. Heat is a problem, the chips do not last long. It allows mining crews to liquidize substance, extract both faster process and easier transportation. I actually like this mineral compressor actually. So we're just going to pull that out. So maybe we can start making some of these and getting things done. Right, we've got this little alcove here. Can I put a refiner in? Heck. General up. I don't want to salvage capsule. More sodium nitrate. We're going to have to try and get some sodium like that. I'm just going to rotate that round so we can see it. Get this back in business. Luckily I've got loads of resources for this. Anything here? Yeah, my exercise is absolutely full though. And why have I got an extra? I doubt if this is going to pull anything down from the freighter, is it? Ah. That's the suit, so we can't pull directly from the freighter. Ah, that's annoying. Anyway, I'll sort that out later on. Actually, I've just had a sudden thought. We get into the Laughing Gnome. Well, to avoid the masts. Right, we're out of the Laughing Gnome. So, I thought again, I think I'll take Snafu's advice, and what we'll do is we'll go to the trading post to sell a lot of this stuff off. Maybe we'll make a bit more profit. But here we are, we're on this. What on earth are we on? Okay. Everything has gone monochrome. Winds from beyond. Sentinels observant. Flora frequent. Fauna high. Okay. We're on a monochrome planet. Yeah, I know I've got to deliver some glass, but I need to sell some stuff first. Sell. Right, we'll sell the erythrocyte. That's good. Actually, got some salvage data there. I can sell that off. Sell the uranium and the chromic metal and the indium, because we're in a blue system anyway. Let's sell about half the silver. Sell the banknote gold, Corvex casings, and the activated indium. Got a little bit of platinum. Hello, Mr. Ugly. Got cadmium. I want to keep that for the moment. And let's change to the ship. And we'll just sell that off as well. So things look a little bit tidier now. Get relic can come down now. Items teleportation enabled. The erythrocyte down. We'll just keep this for the moment, and we're down to 1,000 tons of fuel. I think we'll put those in my base once I've actually got things built up. And I'm just going to sell off the erythrocyte again. This is going to be 1.7 million. See, we've got a couple of cobalt mirrors which I can then use to make the items for the freighter. In fact, Whoops. And there was a couple there, a couple of Gek relics as well. And what we're going to do is, where are they? Cobalt mirrors can now go to the freighter. What we should be able to do now is make a couple of mineral compressors. Get those done. Should have noticed that before I kicked off the mission. Actually, just had a quick thought. Yeah, we're down to 250 sodium. Oh no, we haven't stacked that sodium now. That can go in the high capacity, that can fill up. Okay, things are looking a little bit better now. Just a bit curious about this planet. Why is it monochrome? Weather winds beyond observant magnetized ferrite dioxide and indium. So it's a chromic fog planet. And that's what turns it black and white. Interesting. Okay, let's just have a look round. Any nearby hotspots? Oops. Something. Let's have a look. Dioxide deposit over there. Do I need any dioxides? And what we could do actually is get into here. Not Starship. What do I want? Secure site of interest. What I'm after. If we can find a manufacturing base. Operations Center detected. Well, we'll go for the Operations Center. How far away is that? It says 23 minutes. Well, let's just go check out the operations base. Right, you're now 40 seconds away. Let's find the entrance. The entrance just there, so gotta fly off in this direction, and we're just going to come back next to the hill here. There's a resource depot there. Sorry, couldn't resist the temptation. We're going to aggravate the sentinels anyway, so some thermic condensates. We got everything here. Yeah. Okay, thank you, gang. Gotcha. Right, we better wait for the local sentinels to chill out and relax. What we got in the ship inventory, that can go to the high capacity, that can go to the exosuit, that can go to the high capacity, that can go to the exosuits. Oh, well, I've got 1,000 chromic metal in it. Didn't I sell that off? Okay. Right, the sentinels have calmed down, so let's just get in here. Right, we're going to have to be a little bit careful here because there's 2 quads hanging around. I think the entrance is the other side. It's bound to be. That thing flashing. Let me just. Wait, you're not doing anything. Stop flashing in my eyes. Ah, look at that. A little bit of colour on this planet. Some projectile ammunition. Of course, I've walked all the way round when. Wouldn't mind taking those quads down. Right, here we are. I open a list of military achievements that are waiting for upload. There are images of distant battles, bloodied robots, and vast explosions. Gar, old honourable warrior, death, 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 warrior remuneration. Covering note clearly expects something in return, but the author chooses not to send it. Send the war record. Celebratory barks and howls built from the ordinary speakers. I take the warrior's reward. You've got to be kidding me. No, we're going to decline that. Is that it? Yes, I know I got to deliver a glass too. This is the Atlas Path remembrance thing. Must be standing with McKean. And let's just check the other side. And it's just the same up on this side. The health's at maximum. Stop transfer. And get some extract some nanites on this side. Right, let's find the ship. What I want to do is get close to the ship because I want to try something out that Snafu said. And it may be a bit stupid. Let me just get the oxygen up. Life support. So. Keep hitting this quad. Yeah. I want this quad dead. I want to see if I can take it down with the mining beam. Yeah. Haha. They've got overheat. Okay, boltcasters. Time to go. Yeah, I think it did work to a certain degree with the mining beam. The mining beam seemed to take down things a little bit quicker. Although I must admit it was interesting. And seemed to be stuck on the plants. Looks like there's a little bit more colour coming back into the planet. I haven't actually scanned any plants or anything just yet. Right, let's just get up into space. Right, we've destroyed 70 sentinels. We are an expert. what I am determined to do, and what I do really want to do is get this mission done. We're going to deliver this. Cog in the machine. Oops, where is it? Let's just go and deliver this and get this mission finished. Just going to come in and land. Oh, one thing I do need to do, and I keep forgetting to do it. In fact, this is probably a good one to actually do it on. That is, I need to take a picture of the space station. Oops. Now, one thing I do need to do is actually take a picture of the space station. So let's just get that done. Restore defaults. Let's just get up. If I can get a decent view of the space station. I like the idea of capturing this monochromic look. So we're just going to get here. Left shift in, and we got ourselves a picture. And that completes another mission.
Navigational data received.
And this is getting here. Or we can always talk to Corporal Doy. Okay, something. All that will just rattle through. Request dialect help. Trade symbol. Got the key word for nanites, which is probably nanites. And we're just going to deliver this. Deliver one item, glass. So we've now delivered this item. Got some quad servos, which can go to the freighter. Thought I might have something to sell off, but obviously not. Got some unstable plasma, nitrogen, starship. Well, we got 1200 chromic metal to sell off. Might as well sell that off. Let's see, sell. I mean, there's no point lugging that around. That'll get me back to make a little bit of cash. Yeah, thank you. Return to mission agents. Just had a quick thought. Yep. I might as well buy the dihydrogen jelly. A little bit of dioxide here. Probably gain that anyway. Right, there is some loot down here. That flashing in on my right hand side is really starting to irritate me. Damage. Certainly going to put that in the high capacity. And just going to grab you, grab you, grab you. Some more condensates. Capacity. So we've got some dihydrogen from there. I'm just going to grab some stuff from here. Navigation data. Always wanted navigation data. Got an ion battery. Oops. And some more dihydrogen. Right, let's see what's around here. Now I've completed the mission. I've an unknown building there. I wonder what that is. This is... let's just go on foot, I suppose. Hello, Mr. Central. I just saw you appear out of the ground. Can I scan anything here? Does anything want to be scanned? There was something just at the background there. We've got some buried technology here. We might as well pick that up. That was... of one. I presume you're a rock. Yep. That there. Indium. Do I need indium? Probably not. Okay. Reload. Haha. So we found predators on the planet. No, I don't think I want any more of that. Turn to mission agent. Yes, thank you. Just dig out the buried technology. It's all free cash. Where was that? Where did that building go? There it is. Reload. Just in case. Just scan you. And another rock. Bum, 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 bum. And another one. I actually forgot to scan that predator, didn't I? Well, I'm sure we're going to find another one sooner or later. We got here. Well, we can. It's a waypoint. Probably not going to find anything that's particularly that good here. Okay, minor settlement detected. So it's given us a bit of a free scan. Wait, stop messing about. Right, we've got some creatures there. I'm going to scan them. Actually, I've got a mission to feed creatures, and there's quite a few of them around here, so let's just get into here. Planets. Here we are. Hello, boys. Hello. Oh, all come in around here. I think we can leave those two now. We'll just keep going off to that mission. Yep, ravenous quadrupeds. Heads. We completed that mission. Yeah, thank you, game. How far away is that? 5 hours. Wow. That might be a little bit too far away. So let's just summon in the ship. How am I going to... Well, he's pooping and stuff, so that's Thesium. Don't really need Thesium at the moment, but never mind. Just gonna jump in the ship, launch thrusters. Well, sin is marked on the ground. Let's just go and check out the minor settlement. Just get up into space. And we'll go check out the minor settlement and see what he's got to offer. Almost like these floating plants are underwater, isn't it, the way they're moving? The type of motion you'd expect seaweed to make. Yeah. Just... And we got some more navigation data. And we got a little bit of a module set up in the air there. And more navigation data. Oh wow. What have we got here? Weapons terminal, memories of the wind. Well, it's not that brilliant. In fact, it doesn't look quite so cool when now it's in colour. I don't know, it's not that bad though. No. Oh. Yeah, it's B for B, and it's smaller. I mean, I do really want to make a combat multi-tool. I mean, this has got a scatter blaster, and I've got to make up on my mind what I actually want to put on the ship. Anything to sell off. We've got some feline livers. Sell those off. Don't want to carry them around with me too much. Thermic condensate. Just wonder, really inclined just to hang on to those. 11,000. I know it's a small amount of money, but a small amount of money can just keep building up as you go along. Scout wherever you are. The warrior glares at me, their skin sagging, their frame evidently in pain. Yet still they tried to stand and face me. Tell me, interloper. Do you know that whether that is something? They've been reading an ancient text, a bloodied scroll with a keen script. Upon it I see an image of two warriors standing before a great monolith, a dagger held behind one of their backs. There are 16 such images upon the scroll. Let's point to the monolith. I point to the monolith. The warrior grows stern at my answer. They have little left to say to me. Okay. Now I probably could go here and buy some diodes. Let me just have a quick look and see what you've got. Precious components. Salt refractors, semiconductors, and nitrogen salts. When I could get 4 sodium diodes here, it'd just save me a little bit. Whoops. I mean, it's only 16,000. And that just saves me the aggravation of having to make them for the freighter. So we go on the freighter now. We should be. I thought here we are. So we can make 4 of these. These are mind control devices. I think these help us get better prices in negotiations, doesn't it? So we got that there. we've got 4 mind control got 4 mind control devices and 2 mineral compressors now. Don't think there's anything else here. Let's just get out this way. Quick look round. Anything? Trading post 8 hours away. Got some buried technology. Let's go and get that. We'll just go and get the buried technology. Oops. Just grab that. Okay, we got. I knew you'd show up sooner or later. That means I can scan you now. It says there's creatures here, okay. I'm gonna scan you. $179 knowledge stone. I think we'll just go for the buried technology. Turn to mission agent. Yes, thank you, game. I thought I'd scanned you. Some more creatures here. I'm kind of half tempted to feed them again. Just, it's not like it's a difficult thing to make. Yep. I had a feeling I had some more missions to feed creatures, so yep, thank you, game. And another mission. I think what we're going to do is just go and get this buried technology. Then we're going to go back to the space station, cash in all these missions, and then I think that will be it for this video. I can't spend too long recording today, unfortunately, because the Storm Dennis has gone over, but there's quite a bit of a mess to pick up. Luckily, we haven't been flooded, unfortunately, unlike a lot of other people in the country, but I do have, there's a lot of broken branches and stuff, and bits of fence, and bits of my next door neighbour's fence that need to be picked up. Anyway, let's just summon the ship in. And it cannot land here. There we are. Pull the ship in. Now just jump in, drop a save. Yep. I can just imagine what. And another mission done. Cold creatures. Turn to mission agent. Yeah, we just got to find the space station now. It's over there. Here we go. Might as well work a bit more on the Xaine language. Friendship symbol. The Xaine word for protect. Let's grab you. Fluffy. Request dialect help. And we'll go for a technology symbol this time. And we got the Xaine word for technology. Thank you. How much space have I got in here? Enough. I think maybe we're tidy those up a little bit. These can go to the freighter. I should have done this as soon as I bought them. So that gives me a little bit of extra space. I'm assuming process and nutrient process to generate edible products. Maybe I'll keep the feline liver just for the moment. Just maybe in the next part we'll do some work with the food processor and emissions. Right, we got. I've got over 3 pages of missions to hand in. This could be fun. So we're just gonna. We got some relattice dark crystals. Standing with the merchant's guild has increased. Take a photo of a trading post. Got 51,000 for that. Kill 10 creatures. Some high capacity vector compressors. Wow, we've got 25 storm crystals. That could be that wasn't storm crystals, though, was it? Let's just get out of here. Now we got a fusion core. I'm sure that said storm crystals. Correct me if I'm wrong. Wow, that would be. Emissions. Quantum accelerator. Teleporter coordinators. This rate, I'm going to run out of space, and I'm going to have to sell some stuff. Get another 3 quantum accelerators. I think what I'll do is I'll stop doing the materials. I'll just do the missions that have got money and nanites in it for the moment. I can see what's left. $151 nanites. $134 nanites. Kill 1 predator. Another 255,000. Gain another one for killing predators. There's some cryogenic containers there as well. Cryogenic chamber. Neural ducts. 249 nanites. Get that money out. 235 nanites. Certainly my standing with the GEC is increasing. Stability, thermic condensate. Right, let me just check my inventory. I've got quite a lot of space, but I think I will sell some of this stuff off first. So I just want to check to make sure that I'm getting what I'm getting. So come down here. Let's certainly sell that. So we're back up over 40 million. And the fusion cores. And the quantum accelerators. And the teleporter coordinators. So we're back to 41 million. And we're just going to cash up the remaining missions. Right, neural ducts. We got 3 of those. Superconductors. Half tempted to hang on to those because it's advanced manufacturing. Cryogenic chamber. Yeah, we got 1 cryogenic chamber. That's going to be worth quite a lot of cash. And neural ducts. Yep. And instability injector. And some 5 thermic condensate. Of course, we're just going to have a quick check to see. Start collecting the missions again. Feed 10 creatures. Take that. That's 130. Another 134 nanites. Kill 3 sentinels. That's a high capacity vector compressor. Yep. Take that. And nothing else. Still haven't got high enough to get these really top level missions, but we'll get there. And what I'm just going to do is sell off a bit more. Got an instability injector here, but it's a negative, so we're going to keep hanging on to that. Thermic condensate, I want to hang on to that, and the superconductor. Well, 2.9 million for 2 superconductors. I think I'd like to keep those for the moment, even though technically I don't have the advanced manufacturing for that. We got 3.4 million for a cryogenic chamber, and the neural ducts are negative as well, so I think we're going to keep the neural ducts just for the moment. Oh, I mean, although there's 6 of them. Yeah, I think we'll just hang on to them for the moment. I don't need it. We'll just sell the salvage data. I don't need that as well. And so everything, I mean, this is the advantage of having the space now that I can hang on to this stuff. We've got 9 thermal condensate, which is going to be quite useful for my production. We've got a bit of space there, so if I move these to the high capacity for the moment, and you to the high capacity for the moment, that means that they're not taking up so much space. And I think just to finish the video, I'll just have a quick check at my missions. I've still got 4 pages, and we've still got a lot of creature exterminations to do. Got quite a lot of photographs to still take. So we kill a few more sentinels, we get level 10 here. We still need to work a little bit on extreme survival and probably more importantly, planetary zoology, just to get all these milestones finished. I think in the next part, maybe we'll go back to looking at the Atlas Path again. I just really want to get that finished. Gex, we're now maxed out standing with the Gex. We've still got a few missions to do, quite a few words to learn, a few more systems to visit. The Xaine, is that actually... Or maybe it's just the wording. Yeah. So we're on our way to getting max standing with the Xaine. We seem to have done more missions. Words are moving forward there, and the systems visited. Korvax were maxed out. Got 136 words learned there, so we've got to work a lot more on the language. Standing with the Merchants Guild, we're getting there. A master. We've completed the bottom part. Just got to do quite a few more missions for them. We're nearly to the top of the Mercenaries Guild. We've killed the maximum number of pirates. We've still got to kill a few more sentinels, which ties into the milestone mission. And we've actually done the maximum number of missions for the Mercenaries Guild. And it looks, well, that's interesting. Maybe you've got to keep going to get to the gold level. and we've completely finished the Explorers Guild. So we've got Exalted, missions completed, rare creatures scanned and distance warped. Then Explorers Guild is probably one of the easiest ones that you can actually do. Anyway, this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Hope you found it interesting. And until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.